final morning report analysis video with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets on Wednesday, 4th of April. Looking at gold, and these wild swings that we've seen on gold in the last sort of couple of weeks really show no signs of letting up, do they? I mean, yesterday's bear candle has been entirely negated this morning from a bull candle where the market has rallied quite strongly on the back of that Chinese announcement this morning. So we are in my opinion, not really any closer to knowing the direction of this range really, and this is a sideways range, and the direction within that range certainly at the moment is very mixed. Momentum indicators very sort of mixed, marginally positively configured now, following on from this sort of bull candle reaction this morning. Yesterday's close yesterday, it looked as though the market was pretty much sort of very neutrally configured, closing around 1332, which arguably is bang in the middle of that range. But obviously ticking higher today by 10, 12 bucks or however much. It's slightly now with a positive configuration within the range, but will that last? It's just news flow based at the moment. How this trade spat between US and China goes ultimately, I believe that they'll probably both pull back and they'll both come to some sort of compromise, because neither would really want an escalating trade war. But there we go. I mean, that's sort of medium term at the moment. Near term, obviously, anything positive or negative in the news flow pulls gold higher and lower, and that seems to be the case today. Negative news flow, gold higher. So this continues to trade in this range. We're no closer to seeing, I think, the ultimate direction of the breakout. Very slight positive bias due to today's rally, but nothing really that you can count on. 1345 is that resistance. Again, pretty much hit that almost to the tick and sort of fallen over. So 1345 initial resistance, 1357 or 1356.80. 1356.66 on this chart as that resistance, but again that's in the realms of where the market has sort of failed at a range around the range highs. So above 1345 would open that level, but again, would you really decisively chase that higher? It's difficult to say because it's so news flow orientated. So I wish you good luck in your trading on gold today, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.